But as you can see, we are here in the border region between Norway and Sweden. This is Sweden, Bohuslän, and this is Norway. And we are heading to Halden, as they call it in the harbor, Norwegians. I talked with a man here tomorrow. Halden. He didn't understand Halden, but Halden. This is the name for it. So far, I have seen no Danish ship on this trip. Maybe it's because our Prime Minister, she had told us, the Danes, that we should be on our workplace and we should be it in the late afternoon too. To the right we have Sweden, to the left we have Norway, and here we have the bridge of Svinesund. Just up here we have passed Dynenkilden. As you may know, there was a famous battle there between Tordenskjold and the Swedish, and the Swedish, they lost about 30 supply ships in the Great Nordic War. So there's a lot of history here in this area. And by the way, the people in there in Bohuslän, what are they? Are they Swedish, Norwegian, or Danish? It depends. But now they coexist with each other, and there is totally peace. Maybe some other in the huge big world could learn something about that. But there has been much fighting here in this area. They have fight for every square meters, actually. Look on this magnificent view up to the castle. I will go up to this castle up there, Fredriksten. It was the defense castle against the Swedish. Denmark and Norway, we have lost Bohuslän in 1658, and now we try to defend ourselves with this castle. This castle has never been captured. And this is Halden, and here we have the Norwegian Skærgård, and up there you can see Svinesund, where I came from, and over there it's Swedish, it is Bohuslän. I'm sitting here in front of a memorial for Karl the 12th, the Swedish king. He was actually hit here by a bullet. They don't really know who hit him, but I'm start to think about all this war. Why should the Swedish, Norwegian, and Danish people be in war? They have the same religion. They have nearly the same language. So why all this fighting? It's obvious that it's very important that we want to belong to something. We want to have an identity. A lot of people here today is going in this national dress. It's 6:30. I wake up 4:30 here in the morning. It's very calm. Now I'm trying to cross The fjord of Oslo, there's about 250 meters depth here. And yesterday was awful. As you may know, I have a collision with other ships. That was not good. Today I will go to Sandefjord. It's about 30 nautical miles. Yesterday was really bad. I went to bed 8 o'clock with a terrible headache and a lot of thinking. How could it happen? Here you can see the fjord of Oslo, and there's a ferry out there from Color Lines. Oslo is very far away in there, and over there you have Sørlandet, as they call it here in Norway. And actually I have the current with me. There's the Baltic current, and it's coming from the Baltic waters from Denmark and up along the Swedish coast, and then it's turn around here and go along the Norwegian coast. And earlier some Norwegian told me you are sailing the wrong way. Now I'm actually sailing the right way according to the current, and I'm actually also sailing very fast in here, 1 knot faster than I used to do. Just over here you maybe can see a beam tower. It's Færder. I was a little bit bold here tomorrow. They have actually closed this museum ships, but the ship, it's a whaler from the 1950s. But I was bold and I asked him, can I have a look? And actually I got a guide, a free guide, and we went through the ship.
Excellent guide. Here it is.
What a morning out there on this small reef. I don't know if you can see, there's a small seal. This is Skagerrak. We have just passed this pole. I am out of Sandefjord. Yesterday was actually very cozy. Some of my Norwegian family on my father's side was also in Sandefjord, and they visited me in the boat. It was really cozy. We talked about the family. I really think about these whalers, these men who went to South Atlantic. They must have an incredible courage, incredible endurance when they heading out of the fjord of Larvik, Tønsberg or Sandefjord. Then they should go 20,000 kilometers to the Antarctic south. Maybe you're wondering, isn't it a little bit boring to sail here between all these stones? Not at all. It's a puzzle. I really use a lot of time to find the way uh, between all these islands, reefs, and so on. So it requires a lot of attention actually, and there's a lot of look on. It's very, very calm today. Out here in the North Sea, the Skagerrak, there's a special clean smell. You may think is this a new water, new land for me? Not at all. I have sailed here. Say this is the third time I'm sailing on this track. But the main idea with this trip is that actually I should go further up along the Norwegian west coast. It is very misty this morning, and actually I can't see anything really. Uh, this is not too good when you are sailing here in the Skagerrak. But I hope the sun will burn the mist off. I'm now getting out in Skagerrak, and it's still misty or foggy, and I have put on my radar. It's because the air is warm, but the water is cold. It's about 9 degrees, and maybe the air is 15. Yesterday, 20. So then we have this. We got this misty weather. So it's a challenge here. And here you can see I have the radar overlay on my screen. It's not that easy. And down here I have my computer. I can't see anything. There's something there. And I use my horn. There's something there in front of me. Every 2 minutes I shall put a finger on this button, and then my horn will give a sound. I don't know if you can hear it. I try. And it's a warning for other ships. No wind at all. I really need to trust my equipment now, and my boat, and all my kind of stuff, and my navigational skills. Because you shouldn't be start to be scared. In some way, really like this. It's I don't know why, but it's part of the adventure that something happens unexpected. Look here. This is Krepa. It's very, very narrow, this gap. Incredible narrow.